Peace, 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 everyone. Welcome to my channel. So today's hoodoo color of the week is black, purple, deep purple, and brown for Saturday. So on Saturdays, in the hoodoo practices and different Hindu practices, we'll stay specifically to hoodoo. I don't want to get off on a tangent on all the other spiritual practices, but just know that these practices are also reverenced. These practices are also reverenced in other cultures as well. Okay, I'll go more into that on my YouTube channel because I am loading these videos on my YouTube channel. So anyway. So on Saturdays, we harness the energy of black, deep purple, and brown. Okay. The planet that we are in alignment with is Saturn. The energy that we are manifesting is endings, banishing, protection, honoring ancestors of the grave. We use it for cutting and clearing energy, reversing hexes, breaking, binding, cemetery rituals. And also, this is a great time for karma, for looking at karma and, looking at things that you may have done, to other people and aligning those things with your true power. You can do some self-cleaning. You can do some inventory, of your spiritual self, your spiritual chakras. Yeah, it's a deep cleansing. Okay. The best vibe for this color is to banish and protect. So with deep purple, the spiritual authority with wearing deep purple is deep introspection, discipline, and endurance. With wearing purple, we are inviting heightened intuition, spiritual mastery, assessing divine wisdom. The energetic vibe that we are seeking is inner power, connecting to higher self and aligning, into a divine order. Occultists and mystics and different practitioners use this color for deep meditation, divination, and invoking planetary spirits. The Yoruba people use this color in altars to honor the Orisha Oya. Okay. Brown on Saturdays is used for steadfastness, humility, dependability, purpose, rooting of the self, working with the land or spirits or animal spirits, honoring animal spirits, or working with the body, and also venerating your ancestors. This will allow you to align your spirit, allow your physical self with the planetary energy of Saturn. These colors that we speak upon are chosen for vibration, symbolism, and intent, not just because they're pretty or we like them. There's a specific reason and there's a specific energy that comes with wearing the colors. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much everything on that. I wish I'd had more information about the black, but I can tell you for myself that when I wear black, and I didn't know this before, but anybody that wears black, like if you have kids that are emo, I think it's called emo, when they wear black, a lot of time black is used, I know for myself, because I'm an empath, because I'm a highly intuitive person. I feel everything. I feel emotions. I feel people. I feel people's energies. I feel their their sadness. I feel their joy. I feel it all, you know. Highly, highly emotional, highly empathic. When I wear black, black helps to absorb that. Black helps to absorb a lot of the negative stuff that comes with being an empath, you know. Because people don't mean to dump all their stuff on you, but it happens. And so I say I have to be careful because I am a Libra, and Libras are, we are the scale of justice. We weigh things according to the heart. Um, we're not judging, but we look at the right side of everything. We look at the righteous and fairness of it all. That's why we're the scales. That's why we are the only inanimate object in the zodiac. We're the scales. That means that God has given us a divine purpose. So for me, black is a safe color. It feels very safe when I wear black. I feel very empowered. I feel very protected when I wear black. And also I've discovered that since I've cut my hair, you know, there's been some times when the spirit says to me, maybe you should cover your head. Maybe you should cover your head, because I get a lot of downloads, a lot of energy that comes in my head that just and it's just like, where's all this coming from? And it's because I'm not covered, you know. So now I understand why so many cultures, especially priestesses and chiefs and shamans and root workers, hoodoo practitioners, they all cover their head, because they understand that, you know, we have a crown chakra that is right there, and if we are highly intuitive people, those downloads are going to come right in, you know, and we need time to process all of that. So I may start covering my head. I didn't really want to cover my hair because I was feeling very free when I cut my hair, but you know, I may do that. But anyway, those are the colors for today. I have on a black dress. Okay, I have some black makeup on, black jewelry. I look like I'm going to a funeral, but I'm not going to a funeral, because we know in spiritual practices of hoodoo, we don't wear black to funerals. We wear white. We honor our ancestors in white. Black is not exclusively used for mourning the dead. We use it to celebrate the life of the once living. And that's why when we light the candles at the altar, when we did it for my grandmother's birthday in June, I had me and my daughters to dress in white. So we'll talk more about the colors of the week as the days progress. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I will be uploading another video. Okay, so thank you all for coming to my channel, and I hope you have a wonderful and prosperous day. Oh, and one last thing I want to tell you. What you can do today on Saturdays, the best thing to do is to light a black candle, sit in front of the candle, sit at your altar in silence, and speak to your elders, okay? Speak to your elders, clean your altar. I'm going to Trader Joe's right now to get some fresh flowers for my altar. I usually was cleaning it on Sundays, but now I think I'm gonna start cleaning it on Saturdays, since this is the more appropriate day to do the cleansing, the shadow work and stuff like that. I thought I had some other notes about shadow work for this day. Hold on. I thought I had wrote something else down about shadow work. Oh yeah. In hoodoo, okay, so in Hindu practice, they wear brown to remove bad karma. In hoodoo practice, they wear brown for heavy protection and banishment. And in Kemetic or root work, they wear brown for ancestral work or shadow work. So that's what I wanted to speak on. I wanted to speak on the shadow work. And shadow work is merely just looking at the self. Shadow work is just merely looking at your flaws, things, your shortcomings, things that you can improve, you know, with yourself, with your inner self, your inner work. I want to take the time to really stress the importance of hydration and the importance of limiting meats, heavy meats, when you're doing any of these practices and whenever you're trying to tap into any of this energy. Being heavy laden and heavy in spirit and full is going to have you asleep. So just take heed to that. Get you some fresh fruit, get you some fresh water, go out into the sunlight, go out into the nature, get outside, get outdoors, get out of the house, ground, walk around barefooted, let the rain on you. Anything that can connect your melanated self to the sun or the moon or the wind or the rain or any of the earth, anything outside is going to do wonders for your spiritual ascension, okay? All right. You all be blessed, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Ashe, ashe, ashe.